Greetings, everyone. I am Winnie Wriggle, and welcome back to Reclamation. Happy Monday, y'all. I've done a thing. I've done lots of things because it was a weekend and we played Vintage Story on Friday. And yeah, so I wanted to make progress. So we have. I 10 most of the common food and growing items we were after. So I made significant progress through the plants galore. So we now have pumpkins and bamboo and kelp and seagrass and cactus. It's exactly the same stuff we did on screen together. I would take whatever 2 plants, and because we 10 everything to start with, our wheat and carrot and potatoes, it made what we ended up with also 10 10. And then I started on the flower progress, and I thought we could do some of this together because it was interesting to me, and they're new tools that we're going to use. If you just harvest them normally, they give you dye, but if you use something called a plant clipper, you get the actual flower. Also, I fished up a pair of boots. I killed a zombie from my just about broken leather tunic. And we have a backpack because I finally caught one more piece of leather while fishing. So yay, we have been making progress. I also did a thing. We have a base. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's what we're doing. The theme, because we're in a, reclamation, turn the world back to green and happy, we're gonna do solar punk. So, which is a combination of kind of retro modern and a focus on green energy and greenness. So there'll be a lot of glass, there'll be a lot of flowers and vines and trees and things all over it because, reclamation. I'm not sure I'm happy with our Neapolitan color palette here. I did use it, and I ended up switching the emphasis. I ended up focusing on the birch as like the main body instead of the strawberry. I almost called it strawberry. The cherry wood. I'm hungry. I need to have some of my tea. That's actually what's happening. We're having Lady Grey this morning because I found a couple more packages. I had bought one of those giant boxes of tea that has 80 tea bags in it. That's so good. It's so good today. Okay, so let me give you a tour real quick. Ta-da! Yes, there's dirt on the walls. It's placeholder. It's a placeholder for vines and flowers and bushes and plants, okay? See, dig the modern vibe we have here. So, I don't know what's going here, but there's a nook. We have stairs. These are from Macaw's stairs. They're loft stairs. And I can make them out of sandstone, so they were cheap. I just thought they were really cool. I've not used Macaw's very much. Okay, so we still have our little chests. I actually built the house around the chests, so I didn't have to move them. But I did move our crafting area over here. So we have this grand modern window that will be full of glass someday. I've been cooking glass off camera, like there's no tomorrow. And so we have all our workstations here, right? Workstations. Furnaces, mostly. This is more charcoal for more glass and things. And look at this. 3.5 stacks of iron. Somebody's been busy. So I have streamlined our iron operation here. What did you do? Run out of fuel? Yes. Possibly. So here's our salamoniac accumulator. That's where the salamoniac goes with the mandrake root to make the hemoglobin. And then the hemoglobin goes here in the liquefaction cauldron to make the alchemical salts. The calcination oven is how we get the alchemical salt. My bad. The liquefaction cauldron is for the alchemical sulfur. Calcination oven. I've been just burning charcoal because it makes the mineral salt. And then the mercury distiller, I'm still using fish. That's why I did so much fishing. Because 32 cut up fish, cooked fish, makes a stack of mercury, which is crazy. And then that's where we get the hemoglobin from. So we're streamlined. We're streamlined. We have a process. It's assembly line iron. And the part of the reason I wanted to do this, you all have things in you, right? So you just need fuel. I'm finding that putting 8 at a time in here, that way it doesn't keep burning without, there we go. See, 5 iron ingots. It does take quite a bit of copper to generate the iron. And to address that, I went ahead and propagated our cuprosea seeds. So we have a whole little line here. Also, right now, I have the game tick speed at 200. Just to speed things along for crops and for doing the agricraft stuff. We will not leave it on that. But oh my god, it made starting the flowers part of things a lot easier. And we're going to do a little bit more of that today. So here's what we have so far in terms of flowers, right? We have poppy, dandelion, the blue orchid, the allium, oxide daisy, orange tulip, and red tulip. Exciting. And the reason I'm focused on flowers is that you need flowers to get into food. Like an onion requires allium and potato to get. So if we want better food, the flowers is the source of that. In case that was unclear. What else have we done here? Storage and decor. Oh, I made a backpack. Woo! Oh, I got 2 more leather. That's exciting. I needed leather for something. What did I need leather for? I needed 1 piece of leather. Oh, to make a book. Oh, yes. And then I discovered I didn't need leather to do that. Let me show you. Because I think we're at a point of complexity where Winnie needs a to-do list. I know that not all of you are hugely in favor of the Winnie to-doing, but it keeps me on track, right? Do we have cosmetic armor in this? No. I'll have to wear my super attractive leather. I guess we could dye it. Or repair it. I'm hoping, so it's got Nature's Mend. I'm kind of hoping that, I can't remember how that works, but as we do a little bit more Nature's Aura today, maybe it'll mend itself? I don't remember. Okay, however, let's continue flowers because I have more seeds. Let's just do a couple of them so I can show you. Plants galore. Let's see, what are we missing? Pink tulips and white tulips, mostly because I want to get to wither roses. So pink tulip seed. So we need to use dandelion and allium. Dandelion, allium, and a little bit of crop stickage. Should be pretty straightforward. Now, you have to start flowers on podzol. If you didn't know, they will not grow in farmland or on grass. So we spent a little bit of time, and this is where having the tick speed is up. Where did I put my watering can? So I'll make it even faster. We're still gonna have to go sleep. Okay, what are you? Blue orchid. It's not what we want, game. Thanks. Da-da-da. Oh, crop sticks would help. What do we get? The tulips? I see tulips. So then we break all the sticks around, and then if you put double sticks all the way around it. So I've been doing it. And then I can go run do something else because the game tick's so high. They should propagate all those sticks so that we have enough tulip seeds to work with. Doop. Here's our bedroom. Not decorated, exposed to the elements. Any monster can walk in any day. We'll do the glass part of the building today, I think. Now that we have flowers, so we have dyes, so we can have multicolor glass. See? See, there's a method. There's a method to the madness. Didn't want to put glass in until we had... You are not a tulip. Come on. Let's go. Fill them out. I guess I could tweak it up a tiny bit, but 200 seems to be really good. Like, that's enough time for me to switch it up. Okay, so there's pink tulips. Nice. And we should end up with mostly 10, 10, 10 seeds. Okay, so these, I do not know why some of these don't stack. But I am throwing away the ones that do not stack. Just because. And when you harvest flowers normally, like I said, if you're not using the plant clippers, you're going to get dye instead. Okay. Oh, which means, so then the next thing we want to do is plant the tulip that we created because it is so lovely. And then we plant it until it grows. And then we use our clippers. Nope, that's crop stick. Clip it. There we go. Hold on, let me plant it again. That's allium. That's a tulip. So now I have pink tulips, which is very exciting. And if we give it a second, harvest a flower, grow it up, harvest a flower. I just want a couple of tulips because we will need them for various like Nature's Aura recipes, Botania, potentially that we're gonna get into Botania today. Botania. Okay, what is the next one so we know which to pick up? So there's pink tulip because you have to get the flower to get the quest, and we need white tulips is next, and that is dandelion and oxeye daisy. Very good, very good. So we add the pink tulips, and we don't have pink dye yet, so we'll put the dye next to them. Magenta next to you. All seeds go in here. What do we say? Dandelion and oxeye daisy. Oh, that orchid seed doesn't stack. And oxeye daisy. If the seed doesn't stack, it gets rejected. It's still a 10, 10, 10. And I've looked at them in the analyzer, and they have the recessive genes are all 10, 10, 10. So I don't know why they're not stacking. There must be something in the NBT data of these little guys that is mismatched. What are we looking for? Tulip. Let's see what we got. I feel like that's more, yeah. Oop. What are you? Oh, nope. Oxeye daisy. Because the chances are you might get... Oh, that looks right. No, that looks like a blue. Come on. You don't always get what you're looking for. Gotta be patient. Did I do it right? We're looking for white tulip. That looks like another oxeye daisy again. Yep. Just gotta wait. We'll throw away our seeds that don't stack. Like, I'm pretty sure that orchid seed's not gonna stack. Oh, that's some more oxeye daisy again. Come on. Nope. Maybe if we harvest these. Come on. Give me a tulip. Nope, that's an oxeye daisy again. Oh no, that's it. White tulips. Yay. Propagate yourselves. So if you have the ability to turn your gain tick speed up, yay. If you don't, the watering can does work. It's just slow. Do do do. Do 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 do. Let's see. Let me do a little of this and a little of this. There we go. So make sure the stream is running, doing its thing. See, like we made all of those. Those all should be identical. They are, except for one. Weird. Very weird. But when, like I said, when you put it in the seed analyzer, see, they're 10, 10, 10, 10, 10s. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, no. Yeah, those don't stack. Those two. Okay, good. Yay. Oh, I didn't get any, oops. Let me go grow some tulips. And in the meantime, we'll figure out what's next. I think it's gonna be cornflower, which is blue orchid and lily of the valley. Okay, I need lily of the valley. We don't have that yet. How do we get to you? You are an oxeye daisy and a white tulip seed. Lovely. That one gets thrown away though. So do those. So that one and that one should be matchy-matchy. And we still need to get an actual... Do you stack? You do. Okay. These didn't for some reason. So we throw them away. We plant our white tulip. And it should grow up any second. Do. Yes, and give me flour. Thank you. I don't. Does white tulip give white? It gives light gray dye. Interesting. So that'll save us a space in storage since we're already getting that color from the oxeye daisies. If you didn't know. Good morning, Kirk. How goes it, friend? I'm breeding flowers. We're almost done. I want to get, we can grow hilariously wither roses. I'm hoping. What do we need to get? I can't remember. Lily of the Valley is next. Yes. Oxeye daisy plus white tulip. That's not a lily of the valley. Try that. Sometimes it helps to like restart them both so they have to grow together. Yep, this looks promising. Yes, lily of the valley. Okay, good. And you can propagate. I don't have enough crop sticks. Let's make some more. We want a good collection of seeds. Because I'm like that. Kirk says, you went to bed shortly after you got off Discord. You slept till 3 a.m. and now you woke fully awake. Oh, God. Oh, I'm glad you feel good today, though. That's excellent. That's very, very good. What are colors? I'm taking to eating carrots because I want to spend our fish on making things. Okay, Lily of the Valley, and then I think we needed that to make the cornflower, right? Lily of the Valley and blue orchids. Let me grab a blue orchid seed so we can do this one. We'll harvest our Lily of the Valleys. Ooh, and they make white dye. That's right. And then we'll come plant one of these. And get the flower. Right. Yay! Oh, that's funny that unlocked all those other quests. Despite us already having the flowers. There we go. So we got these by bone mealing the grass, in case that was unclear. The reason you need the agricraft versions of the flower seeds is so that you can get the dye. And in order to get the agricraft version, you have to plant them on podzol. You can't just stick the flower in the seed evaluator. I thought that might be a thing. It's not, turns out. Okay. The game sounds are loud for me today. How's that music treating y'all? What is... That's loud, isn't it? Let's, there we go. Just, we want it to be background music, not like, can't hear Winnie think over it. Okay. Lily and white dye. And let's go make a blue cornflower. And I'm probably gonna need more crop sticks. We'll just do that for now. So one of you and one of you and sticky sticky. Blue cornflower for me. What are we gonna get? What's that? Did you do it first try? Nope, that's white tulips. Sometimes these are weird. Like, there seem to be more than one way to get some of the flowers. Or it's like the dirt remembers? I don't know. Oh! Is that what we were after? That's Azure Blue A. How is that supposed to be made? Lily of the Valley and Dandelion. Sir, I believe you have made a mistake. But we'll grow you anyway. Okay, we'll propagate that real quick. Let me just stick it over here. Because I'm not going to look a gift flower in the mouth. Like so. Right? We'll just let it do its thing. Come on. Give me the blue cornflower thing. Nope, that's white tulip. I think... I'm not going to call this bugs, but... I feel like it doesn't remember... Like, it doesn't actually know what's next to it. Can y'all regrow and maybe let it figure that out again? That maybe looks promising. Did I get it wrong? What am I trying to grow? Okay, yeah, we know we got it, but... Lily of the Valley and Blue Orchid. Blue Orchid, Lily of the Valley. Cornflower game. Nope. It's really, it's on vacation today. I think that's a tulip again. It is. Take your time. See, and none of these white tulips are stacking. Because they're weird. Very strange. What are you? Another tulip? It's not what we want. I want a cornflower game. You're gonna give me another tulip, aren't you? Nope. And an azure blue that doesn't stack. Like, what the heck? Cornflower. Cornflower. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna move them. Because it's supposed to be blue. And a lily of the valley seed. Like, maybe that crop plot is remembering wrong. Nope, you're gonna make another blue one, aren't you? That's fine. At least that's better than some flower I don't expect. Ah, here we go. That's cornflower. Okay, so when in doubt, move your flowers around. Because sometimes I think there's a little bit. I wouldn't call that a bug per se. So much as I would koala. Good morning, sunshine. How are you doing? Okay, we want to see which one of these stack and use them. That. And we'll just go back the other direction with our flowers. Which means you need to go away and you probably are okay. And I'm not keeping any of those white tulip seeds. Lily of the Valleys, really a blue orchid. Okay. Nice. Oh, see, you made Lily of the Valleys. What the heck? Can you just make stinking cornflowers, please? Game. Killing me, Smalls. Okay, there's that. That's Lily of the Valley. That's good. Y'all don't stack. You're getting thrown away. There's a cornflower seed. Blue orchid stacks. That's good. Blue dye. Light blue dye. Gray dye. White dye. Bony meal. Okay. Let's go see if the cornflower seeds stack. This is why I did most of the seeding stuff off camera. Because, yeah. There's a lot of organization, which is therapeutic and cool, but not necessarily very exciting. I don't know. Oh, we gotta plant one of these. Dun, 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 and then get the flower. Hello. There it is. Yay. Oh, we already got the quest because I grew some using bone meal on grass. Nope. Oh, I don't want to do that. You. I want the fleur. Click the wrong button. Need that. 3 is not enough. It grows faster with the watering can, obviously. Sometimes. Sometimes, even with all the tick speed turned way up. There we go. Okay, is anything not stacking? No. Das ist gut. Now we have your seeds. You're not stacking, so you get thrown away. And there's our cornflower. More white dye. And the last one. So we've done Lily of the Valley. We've done Azure Blue A. So we've done meaning we have seeds for them. Now the Wither Rose, which is interesting. It's cornflower and poppy. So we need the cornflower and the poppy. And more sticks. Which I might have. Yes, I have more crop sticks hiding. And let's do these in different spots because we've learned. We're looking for Wither Rose. Oh, did we get it on first try? I think we may have. We may have won the jackpot. Yes, we have. I'm very excited that we got Wither Roses from flowers. How cool is that? Now you... Oh, goodness. Okay, gotta be careful with those. Wow. Thanks. I mean, they are Wither Rose. My cactus has killed me 3 or 4 times, just FYI. It's very dangerous. Oh, while we're here, let's get flowers. Right? I can walk over them as long as they're not bloomed. Oops. Oops. Okay. I don't know what we need them for. I don't think anything grows in the nether. Anything spawn in the nether. Da, da, da. Good morning, Tom. Koala says I'm so far ahead. Well, it took a hot minute to figure out flowers, Koala. You have to grow them on Podzol. So, to do like you bone meal the grass to get the flowers. And then if you go put the flowers on grass, like to get a poppy seed, you put a poppy in a crafting grid with a wheat seed, and it gives you a poppy seed, like the AgriCraft version. And then all the other flowers, dandelion's the same thing, to get the dandelion seed, because those are the first 2 you start with. You put them with a seed. And then, like, to get allium, you put a blue orchid with a poppy seed and crossbreed them, just like you did, like, crossbred to get the other plants. So, but the first 2 are the poppy and the dandelion. But it's hard to find those recipes. Like, you have to go over to the tab that has the shears on it. Like, when you're looking at a flower, go to the thing that has plant clipping. And that'll show you the seed. And to find out how to get the seed, it's either going to be crossbreeding or... You know what, I'm going to cut all these. Oh, I'll hand... What do we get? Black dye. Oh, cool. Okay. Ooh, infinite black dye. That's fantastic. Because there are no squiddies. Okay. Let's just grab our seeds here. And hope most of them stack. No, of course not. The ones that don't stack get rejected. Okay, and then we go plant a Wither Rose, like so. So that we have every flower in the garden. So we can either go get the flower or get the dye. There's that. And then Wither Roses go in here. And the dye goes next to the Wither Rose. So we have everything all together. Okay, and then the last one we need is torch flower. And it is a red tulip and a cornflower. So there's the red tulip and there's the cornflower. We do our little crop sticks and we say red tulip and cornflower and then 2 between it so it propagates. And maybe we get the torch flower. Oh, first try. That's so exciting. Okay, then I'm going to bust these. And if I put little propagation sticks all the way around it, it should give us more torch flowers. Like so. Yeah, see how it's spreading? 2 sticks. And then we can get the orange from it. And if I use the clippers, I'll get the flowers themselves. Very cool. I don't know what we need these for, but they're awesome. That's a Minecraft flower? This is how out of it I am. I don't even know that's a thing. Why'd you get rid of those? Sometimes it tries to revert. Okay, I don't think those are gonna... Those are our two original seeds. Torch flower. And as soon as it has spread everywhere, we'll grab our seeds. Is that everything? Yes. So I just break them all. Get all the dye and all the seeds. Seeds live in the chest. Flowers live on the wall. And I think we'll just put torch flower up there because we already have room for orange and red dye. And blue dye. And we have one torch flower seed that didn't match. And I forgot to put it in the garden. We'll throw away the not matching seed and plant the torch flower here. And I feel like I forgot one flower. There are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And we have 9. I think these are 9 long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I am missing... what? One of the tulips, maybe? Azure Blue A, we've got you. We've got Lily of the Valley. We've got Cornflower. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 tulips. What are they for? What am I missing? Oxeye Daisy? Oh, I'm missing the swamp plant. Nope, I got those. Poppy, dandelion. Oh, allium. How did I miss allium? That, I must have been distracted while I was breeding. Tom, you're just keeping the stream up in the background. Thank you. Doing the floribunda thing. There we go. That's allium. And I'm going to grab another harvest of copper while we're here. Because I can. This is how, the only way to keep up with the iron production was to make the tick speed higher. Don't judge. I have it at 200 right now. We just get a couple stacks of nuggets. You wouldn't believe how much copper. Like a whole stack of copper only gives you 32. No, I guess it's 1 for 1. I guess a stack of copper gives you a stack of iron. I need to look. It just feels like I'm putting a lot of copper in there. Dun, dun, dun. I don't believe in things that make you wait around for stuff to happen. And you could totally use the watering can. Like if you're in a server and you can't turn up the tick speed, the watering can works great. And in that case, I would make a little 3x3. And you just water can the crap out of it and you get a ton of copper. That's what I started to do, and then I just got impatient. And these crops need to be waterlogged in case that was unclear. This is seagrass, the Cuprosia crop, and kelp. Kelp's bottom needs to be in water and the top needs to be in air. And that way you can go harvest it and it'll grow. So I would recommend making one of your flower beds, one of your gardening beds, just underwater. Because there are a couple plants that require it. There we go. See, that's some nice copper. Nope. The problem is I jump in here to get more and I see that they're... Okay, I'm going to turn my back on the copper. We're good. We're good. And we did all the flowers. Yay! Progress is made. And then we take all this, like so. And look, a stack of copper. Nice. And then we take all this, a stack of copper, over to our iron production. Oh, good. See, it almost. Did you make 47 iron? Nice. This is good. Okay, the reason I've been obsessed with iron is because, look at this. I got, when I was fishing, a Lure 2 unbreaking and a Luck of the Sea 3 unbreaking fishing rod. There's my old crappy one. And look at all my, look, I have 67 levels, which I feel kind of like that's a lot of levels to not have done anything but run around. Well, and the rewards we're getting are levels. So I'm going to make an anvil. And we're going to get a good fishing rod. Did I do this right? No. I get it backwards every time. Every time. Been playing Minecraft for a decade. Backwards every time. Okay, anvil is precious. We probably won't want to move it once we put it down. Let's put it here. Because it's not gonna go anywhere. Okay. So I think what we need to do is make a good fishing rod first. Because we're going to repair these. So if I put these two together and we flip them around to see what the cheapest way is. So that gives us an Unbreaking 3, Luck of the Sea 3, Lure 2. That's good. And then if we put that with a new rod, that Unbreaking 3 should make it the Fabulous Fisher. It's not a God Rod yet, 'cause it doesn't have mending, but with that Luck of the Sea 3, woo, we should have a better chance of fishing up a fishing rod that has good stats on it. Yes, yes. Okay, put that away. Let's put our... And that was totally worth all that iron. Fight me. Okay, the other thing I want to put in... How are we doing on sand? I really just don't think we're going to have enough glass. I've been making glass all weekend. So we have like 778. And here's the question. I don't know that this is the final form in terms of materials. Did I give you a tour of upstairs? No, look, here, there's an upstairs. So there's the window. I think we're going to leave most of this like not navigable. I don't know. Like maybe we'll close this off. So there's an actual room up here. Let's do that. After we sleep. Sleepy time. So this is not only progress on the mod, but also a little bit of a building stream. Tiny bit. Just so you can enjoy some of the block placing. Right? See, there the sandstone. I love these stairs. These floating loft stairs. I struggled with how to make them look not floaty. And so that's why we've got the vertical slabs from Quark as the bracing wall. And then I thought, well, we might as well fill it with storage. Not knowing that it was going to be the dye storage, but that makes sense that the flowers and dye are here. And we can always expand it if we need to. Like if we need to go down a row. But I kind of like that it's a cutout of storage. And it should make it easy to hook up to actual storage systems when we get to that point. Anyway, I guess I went through many building wands. Especially with the gardens. That just made the gardening much easier. Okay, I think that's probably... Does that match the one above it? Yes. I mean, like, this is a little awkward. But we can't break this because that's outer wall. Maybe I can zhuzh it and use the vertical slabs there. Possibly. Let's do that. So it looks okay from outside. Oh, goody. I only have 2 left. But they're super easy to make. They are... I think you just take these and do like that. But you have to make sure you pick the right recipe. Yep. Super easy. Okay, we're down to carrots. And then placing these was, I don't want to say pain in the butt, but, you know. Figuring out what part of the block to set them on was challenging. So you put them on the back of the block. Nope. See? Sometimes they're not happy with you. There we go. Nope. Why? Nope. There we go. Yeah, see? So now you can walk around that. Ah, it's better. Lovely, lovely. Haven't decided what to do. Okay, do we just go clear for now? Do we use the dye that we have? I don't know. Like, I'm feeling like we need some rainbows of color in here. And then that has it glass panes, so we have depth. Yes, let's just yes. So let's make... What are these two? Okay, you dye them with 8, and then 8 is divided by 6 with 24. So let's make 3 of everything. 3 red, 3... We'll just use primary colors. Do we have green? Yes, we can. Let me, Oh, we don't need all of that. Hold on. We have cactus. So we'll cook some of that up so we have green dye. Red, orange, yellow... Green, blue, purple, Bueller. That's red and blue put together. Right? Purple, purple. Orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, white, and black. Do we need black? Maybe, possibly. Oop, it's all in there. Let's grab some. And we need 3 green. Beautiful. Okay, so if I've done this right, that makes 3 stacks of red, and then I can turn 3 stacks of red into 64 stained glass. Yes. Okay. Do that. Let's just do all this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oops. 3. And then 1, 2, 3. We should put purple in a home. There we go. And then the green also gets 3. The yellow was extra. And then all these should be turned into panes. Ta-da! Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, black for all you crazy gothlings. Oh, and white. Because white glass is actually quite pretty. Nice. And maybe a pick to break it. And I want to put green in our... There we go. Rainbow glass. Let's start with the window here. Which I think I'm going to have to take some of the stairs out of. So we'll leave... Okay, I'm going to need... We're going to set it, offset it, like, behind, right? What should we do? 2. Green. Blue. Purple. I'm just kind of randomly zhuzhing, right? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Purple is never too. You can never have too much purple. Red, orange. What do we need there? Maybe green. There we go. Rainbow window of awesome. I think the white might be a little pale, but that's okay. And then this we can just straight up do black, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, white. And then reverse it or the same? I think reverse it. Black, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Nope, that should be white. Oh, I hate to waste one. Nice, nice. Okay. I don't really know what to do with the up and down windows. I do want to do the same for the roof, but I think they should be blocks, not panes. So we'll do another set of those. Let's go see how this looks. Are we crazy or is it cool? Yeah, nice. That actually helps a lot to add the color. I like it. Oh, the other thing I want to do, see these weird... I did this weird thing, right? But I thought this would be cool. But I wanted to do it with you on camera. I'm going to put ponds under here. Now, I know it's gross right now because dirty green Reclamation world water. But someday, I'm hoping our grass will be the color of grass. Oops. And our water will be... blue and beautiful. That, everybody, yes. Okay. And if I do this right, this should fill up itself. There we go. Nice. But yeah, see, water. And maybe we can turn it to actual pond. I was kind of going for, you know, Japanese Kimoko samurai house, water around the edge, but like not excessive. Because I think the more bodies of water we have, the better. And maybe we do a little one here. Maybe just a little one. Like so. Does it need to be as deep? Yeah, I think it does. I think we need the depth. Should it go around the corner? I don't think so. I think it should just be a little shallow thing. Oh, I don't want to... Let's see. Let's do this. I'd rather the grass grow back there. And then we do the same thing where we just fill it with water. Like that. And that should make it all fill up. Beautiful. Right? And then we can put plants and flowers and things. These would be flower beds, right? With bushes, which we could probably do. I have berry bushes. That might be the best way to start. What else can we grow there? Do I have berry bush? I think I have berries, right? In food, yep. Let's just start with that. And then maybe... see, some green. Lovely. Some color. I would put more out, but they also hurt. We have to be a little careful. Okay, I guess let's just rainbow up the other windows. So, for example, this window, I know I want this to be a big window right here. That's why it's set back, too. And then this one is also going to be a window. So let's fill those up with the panes. And then I'll worry about blocks for the other stuff. I guess we'll do 200 to orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, black. And we'll just start over. Red. Gotta get up there. Oh, I made scaffolding because we have bamboo. I forgot. Red, orange. I couldn't do the house without scaffolding, so I had to stop and go make that happen. I'm still gonna leave the random blocks dirt because that's to remind me to put green growing things on them. Although maybe this one needs to go somewhere else. I know we have a bunch of mods that'll let me put green growy stuff, but that's to remind me. Always something there to remind me. Okay, I kind of dig our rainbow windows. Let's do this one, maybe not the 2. Let's just do it straight up. Yellow, green, blue, purple. I'm just gonna go purist. There we go. And maybe that it's like purple was coming from somewhere else. There we go. Oh, me likey, me likey. Okay, I think this one's gonna be the same. The white's not as great, but maybe the white on some of the others. Oops. God. No silk touch here. Good thing sand is just laying around the universe. Ah, oh, really? I missed. Zootalor, I have missed one. There we go. That looks good. Any more little windows? Oh yes, the bedroom, because I would like monsters not to run in while I'm trying to sleep. That would be bad. And maybe this one can be a rainbow. Oops. I just think we need color. Like, this world is crazy not zesty. Oh, you know what? Let's make that. I'm gonna do it like that. Beautiful. Okay, now mobs can't shoot at me while I'm sleeping. This is another area, but I think this probably... I don't know if this is going to be a door outside. Maybe it should be. So we have a back entrance. In which case, it probably needs to be something like this. And then up here can be some kind of window that we'll figure out later. Right? And I should have some extra doors laying around. Yep. figure out the floor in a minute. I also made lanterns because there is a recipe for the vanilla lantern that uses copper. So that made it very convenient and inexpensive. Basically free. Except for the torch was more expensive than anything. Do we want that? Gimme. Maybe above. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, and then this room, I don't really know what to do with. I think it probably needs a window, but not down at ground level. Maybe it would have the long, narrow windows. Wow. You know, and then this is kind of like inviting monsters in. I think this one might be a long, narrow one too, in which case probably white for now. And then these, it's a little bit like a bunker, but this is like a machine room anyway, right? I hate so much birch. We'll figure out, like, this is not its final form, right? Sometimes a building takes a while to get the right shape. Like, I think maybe this is the right thing. Maybe we have these long, narrow windows. And the relief to that kind of narrowness is that the roof is made of glass, right? So these are cool. I'm going to do them in the rainbow, right? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. I'm going to go, this one's going to go backwards. Purple, blue, green, yellow, orange. So that it's secure-ish, as long as stuff doesn't spawn in our heads. I also need a floor in here. You know, it's a work in progress. I didn't quite have enough time to finish. I got tired of mining blocks. Even with Vein Miner. I was just relieved. So you know me. Like, I built a house here that was entirely different. And I didn't like it. So I tore it down. It was cherry walls with dark oak pillars and things. Like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like Reclamation modpack, right? We're in a post-apocalyptic modern solar punk world where we highly value green and the return of life to our world. And I think that also includes light, right? And access to light. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. Some rainbow, some white. I think this definitely has to be... Did I do the big rainbow? Yeah, I did. I don't want this window to be rainbow. I think that this might end up being a balcony that sticks out. But this one, for sure, could be another little... Oops. Oh, well, that was a happy mistake, but sure. Purple. I am going to put the white in here. And then go backwards. Purple, blue, green, yellow, orange. Cool. Oh, that's right. I closed that off because I was like, we won't need to go up there. Famous last words. So this is just a defunct mob spawning room. That's a feature. Let's just, oh, I can't. Just put that there. And then do like this. There we go. We'll leave a door. What's our light level like? Oh, not bad. I did kind of mostly take care of this. Except for up here. Woo, okay. Dun, dun, dun. So it's still a work in progress, right? It's still a construction site. I saved some of the fun stuff for y'all. Mostly I was just relieved. I was like, okay, this is a good shape. And there's room to put machines. And things. And bigger storage systems. And, you know, we can make basements and all that happy jazz. But there's room to put stuff upstairs. Okay, I'm actually going to use this as our colored glass chest. And I want to do one other thing real quick because I think it'll be quick. And that is, let's do our rainbow roof. So let's do this. How much glass is that? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's like 9 by 6, 7, 8. It's like 9 by 9. It's like 100. So yeah, if we do the same thing where we get 3 of every color. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Uh-oh, I need boom, 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 boom. Do we need white or gray? Don't think so. I think we're going to go pure, but I think what we're going to do is add the other 3 shades that we have. The pink, the magenta, and the purple. Maybe just the pink, maybe just the magenta. I don't want the whole thing to be pink, right? What about cyan? Let's do that by adding white with green. Lime. That's the word. Lime. Because lime is fun. There we go. Perfect. Now let's get some more glass and empty our inventory because there's no way I can hold all that. We don't need you. And we'll save fishing rod in the backpack. And somehow I've ended up with extra cobble. And we don't need the lanterns right now or my hoe. Or 5 pieces of dirt. There we go. How is it? God, it gets dark so fast. Or torches, really? I debate. I keep... You know what? Let's put those in the backpack. I keep not carrying them. Okay. Here we go. Red. Yellow. Most of the orange. Green. Lime. The start of the purple. Did I make more? Yes, I did. And I realized we have more in storage, but, you know. Magenta, blue, and then the light blue. Okay. And maybe some clear? I don't know. Okay, have scaffolding. We'll travel. Up we go. And I guess let's do it from one of the ends. So I can get up there. Boom, boom. And I think we want to start at the top and work our way down. And I think I want it, I think the reason I put the little dark oak on the top is I want the roof to look like it's floating. So we're actually going to use, it's going to stick up. And should we just do random rainbow? I think we should. Let me get this in the order I want to use it. Magenta and then light blue, blue. Okay. Green, green, purple, purple, blue, blue, red, orange, yellow, green, green, purple, purple, blue, blue. This is so, this is gonna look so good. Red, orange, yellow, green, green. Like we'll use them, but not necessarily touching, right? What? Okay, this. I'm very excited about this. It's gonna look much better than I thought it would. I mean, I knew, like, how can you go wrong with bright, happy colors, but still. Orange, green. Oh, happy mistake. We'll just leave it. Green, purple, purple, blue, blue, red, orange, yellow, green, purple, purple, blue, blue. That has to be gone. Sorry. Red, orange, yellow, green. What do we think? Purple, blue. I don't know if this is going to be enough glass. We'll see. Yellow, green, green. Red, orange, yellow, green, green, purple, purple, blue, blue. I know it's ridiculous that I have to say the colors out loud, but you know. Otherwise, I lose track. Okay. Now for the next layer, do we do just straight up? I think we do. And then I think we do it on, we just keep going underneath. So green, green. It's funny that it's going to line up, but not really. There we go. Okay. Whoop, don't fall. So this one becomes, let's start down here. Red, orange, yellow, green, green, purple, purple. I got them backwards, didn't I? I put purple before blue. Too bad. Oops. What is the color spectrum anyway? I'm skipping ahead when there's a color conflict. Or a color similarity. I'll put that's green. Yay, it won't rain on our heads anymore. Woo. Okay, and then the rest is solid, which I think I'm okay with. Don't know what we're gonna do on the side. I will go grab, let me grab some lanterns or something and put up where all that lighting is not done because Winnie forgot about the tops of buildings like a noob. I don't like, we're mostly here, so I don't think stuff will spawn on our heads, but I would really rather not have a creeper take us out. There we go. Okay, so we put you. That should take care of the whole thing, actually. That's it. Lighting done. Good. Anywhere else that doesn't have sufficient lighting? Ah, just in time for the rain. It's almost like we planned it. What's that look like? Can't really K out. We're gonna go, let's go look at this from the ground, I think. How'd I get up here? Oh, yeah. Meow. Is it dark? Of course it is. Let's look in the dark in the rain. That's pretty cool. Oop, turn off the light thing. We're gonna go fishing too. Oh crap. Okay, those guys. I don't want to deal with them right now. Because we don't have the ability to get rid of our... Thank goodness we have windows now. Ha ha ha! Suck it, marauders. Pillagers, whatever you are. Thanks, physics. I always call them by the wrong name because of you. Okay, I don't actually want to sleep. I do want to go try our new fishing rod. And possibly get a little more food, maybe? Why is it so dark? And did I not put lights in here? Didn't I make, I made lanterns you can put on the wall. Macaws, on the wall with a fence. Here we go, watch this. If I take a fence and put it with a lantern, maybe I used them all. You can make a wall lantern, since this doesn't have the mod that lets you put lanterns on the wall. And that's where these came from. It's very cool. Maybe we need more than one, because that's kind of dark in there. Everywhere is dark. Even though our thing says, oh, this needs a roof. This needs the same rainbow roof. Okay, I might do that off camera. But also, thought I had lights in here. Maybe I just didn't, because there's lots of lights outside. I didn't get the ones inside. Okay, fishing. New fishing rod. We should be able to bop over to our fishing hut without too much trouble. Whee! Nice. Okay. Lure 2, Luck of the Sea 3. Oh, saddle right off the bat. Because there's so many horses in this pack, right? This should be good. The lure really makes fishing much easier. Oh, I also meant to say, I know I wax poetic about rain increasing your fishing chances, like increasing the frequency at which the fish strikes. That is true for nighttime in general, which I did not know. That fishing at night cuts the time to a bite in half. And that may be why fishing in the rain feels like it goes so much faster. I couldn't verify whether or not the rain, that was also true. Try to stay out of line of sight of anything. I just want a rod with mending on it, so I can stop making fishing rods. That was my whole goal. I think once we get into mystical agriculture and or create automation, we will not have to rely on Thurgy and subsequently fishing to provide our iron. Dun, dun, dun. Well, that, you know, the fact that we have agricraft, does that mean we can 10, 10, 10 inferium seeds? I'm guessing that that's true. Yes, we can. Okay, cool. Okay, the other thing we want to do once it's daylight again, I want to go start bees because we have the technology to make a scoop, which is how we start, I think. And hopefully we'll get the honey droplets we need to make an apiary. We also have many things. Cooking for blockheads, which I need to cook up terracotta for. And we're going to do Nature's Aura. We're going to make some, hopefully, ancient sap. We'll make some floral filter. Two things, Botania and Nature's Aura. Botania, we need to make some floral fertilizer. And pure daisy and start down that path. And then we need to make a natural altar for Nature's Aura for a couple of reasons. One, so we can get lead and keep progressing. And two, so we can make ancient saplings to start putting aura back into the world, because that is how we convert. I think that's how we're going to convert passively all of this dried earth back into grass without having to do it manually anymore. So making progress in Nature's Aura. There are also some tools, improved tools. Now that we have a little bit of iron, we can convert them into ooh, I don't want to miss a bite. It's happening so fast. We want to get some infused iron so we can make some improved tools. Because the tools, the iron equivalent tools that we can get from Nature's Aura are kind of cool. Give me some, like, prizes. I mean, I appreciate the food. I really do. At least for fishing fast. That's always good. And we do need the food. That, I'm not going to lie. I used up a lot of our fish on making iron. Which is why I was noshing on salmon. But yeah, you'll see in the upper left we have, because we're wearing the Nature's Eye charm, the environmental eye, you can see that our aura is kind of meh in this area. It's about half. And that's true everywhere. So we want to improve that. Especially where we're working. And doing some of the crafting in the mod actually lowers the aura in that area. So you need to make sure you're also have mechanisms in place to produce aura to offset that. Because we do not want to deplete an area. And I think slowly it rejuvenates over time, but growing the trees was a good way to mitigate that. Da, da, da. So fast. That lure too, boy. And the unbreaking, look how long our rod is lasting. It's so great. I just couldn't justify making an anvil earlier. I got those two rods and I was like, oh god, that's like 36 iron. Or something ridiculous. What, 3 times 9, 27? 31 iron to make an anvil? It's a lot of iron. Just one prize. I mean, the saddle's cool. It is. We have like 4 saddles. We're good on saddles. Give me more treasure. I would love a new bow too. Like, Power 4 is cool. But Unbreaking? Infinity? Mueller? Bring us prizes from the sea. I wonder, in a post-apocalyptic world, as religion develops. I know we were talking about, I think in the first episode, I talked about worshiping the god of the sun. Maybe it should be the god of fishing, since that has been instrumental in our survival. I was thinking about enchanting things and making things. Like, we could make a full set of iron armor. But to get an enchantment table... Oh, books. We're going to do that real quick, too. I need to make a to-do list book. And Winnie's brain comes back around full circle 1.5 hours into stream. That's a feature. Ooh, nautilus shell. I'll take that. Not that we're going to be spending time underwater or anything. Okay, it is dawn. The sun is up. We'll get a couple more. The rain should actually let up at some point. You know, I debated on our house design. Oh, it looks pretty good from here. Despite all my death points. I should delete those. Let's do that. Like, the crops kept killing me. Because cactus. There we go. That's better. Just the home. Ooh, a bow. Power 3 unbreaking. I mean, that's... Unbreaking. I did ask for unbreaking. That's good. That's good. But what I really wanted was a fishing rod game. Come on. Okay. Last one. And then we're going to go make some progress here. I'll make a to-do list so Winnie stays on track. I think that's our most important. I have fished up ink twice, so we have plenty of ink. I don't know how to get a feather, though. Book and quill. We aren't to animals yet. Look how great our garden looks. It's so nice. Even in the rain. Oh, it's so nice to have a dry roof. I've been working in the rain for so long, so I wanted to wait and do all that together on camera. Oh, that's good. Okay, food and green stuff, and then mobs. There we go. Back in the backpack, and let's grab our Akashic Tome, because I don't think I can make it book yet. Do we have a clipboard? We do, but it's just the one from Create. Keeps your notes. We need andesite alloy to make one. Rude. Rude. So I can make a book, but I can't make a book and quill, I don't think. With Botania and an alchemy catalyst, I can convert flax to a feather. I mean... we might be able to do this. Possibly. Okay. Carrying on. Let's start at the beginning here. Floral fertilizer. Because we are... still progressing through this mess of touch grass, right? So we got grass. I have bottled sunlight. You just make a glass bottle with a plank to make a corked bottle. And then you right-click it in the air. So we have some bottled sunlight. Oh, wow. Now we want floral fertilizer, which is bone meal and any dye. And we do have, let's see, what do I have a lot of? A lot of pink. It doesn't matter what color. Oh, we have a ton of white dye. Like a whole stack. And we have bone meal. Hey, maybe we'll get a skeleton horse. I would be ecstatic. Well, that's some serious thunderingness. Floral fertilizer. Have we gotten a skeleton horse? Can I see? I don't see any. Should go upstairs and look. I need a lookout tower. All kinds of baddies. No. Just a couple of big lightning strikes. No horsies. I find that kind of sad. It's only noon. Can you believe how dark it is with the rain? It's craziness. Can we sleep that off since it's a thunderstorm? Yes, we can. Let's do that. Because we need to do this. We need to spam some grass for some flowers from Botania. Oh yeah, and hopefully we get all of them. See, brown. Oh, they look so pretty. Okay, let's complete that quest because yes, that gives us a flower pouch. And I'm pretty sure we already have the Lexica Botania in here, but that's okay. We might have two now. Oh no, we do have it. Lexica Botania, welcome to Botania. We use flowers to do lots of cool stuff. This book has everything. As you unlock things, the book gets more information. And the first thing we're going to start with is mystical flowers, which we have just pulled into existence by using some floral fertilizer. And we use these, if we put them in a crafting grid, they give you their petals. And you use their petals for crafting all the things in Botania. You can also put the petals back in a crafting grid and get dye. So they're another mechanism for getting dye. And if you put your flower pouch not in your hotbar, when you pick up flowers, they pop into the flower pouch, which is why I wanted to collect that quest, because it comes a convenient way to store all these little guys, because otherwise they're crazy annoying. And a flower pouch you can craft with wool and any petal. So it's not hard. They're not hard to make. Oh, we should make a Horn of the Wild, which is a Botania artifact that lets you break grass and harvest crops in a large area. Okay, now what we want to do is open that flower pouch and see if we're missing anything. No, we have one of every flower. Woohoo! There's also room for the double versions of the flower, which we're going to be making. And Botania flowers are super easy to propagate. Once you have one, you can have them infinitely. You just need some bone meal. And I don't even think you need shears anymore. So for example, we only have one mystical purple flower. If I put it in a crafting grid and I get 2 mystical purple petals, I can plant those in grass. And when I bone meal those, they give me the tall versions of the purple. So now I have plenty of purple flowers, and the tall versions give you twice as many petals. You can plant all of those, bone meal all of those, and get a bunch of tall ones. And so we probably want to turn most of these into their tall versions. And I will repropagate a lot of this. Because you don't want to use up all your flowers, because otherwise I have to make more floral fertilizer. But what we're going to need right now are the mystical white ones, because we want to make some pure daisies. And I'm actually going to repopulate all of those. Propagate all of those. This is a bone meal intensive mod. I think you have to bone meal it. I don't know that they will automatically grow up. Okay, so if we look in our quests, the next task is to make a pure daisy and a petal apothecary. And the petal apothecary just needs a petal and a little bit of cobblestone. So let's go to a crafting table and do that. So I'm going to turn all those into petals. And if I could click it, there's our petal apothecary. And if you put it, we're going to need to set it down near water, because we need to fill it up with water to do some crafting. And we want to make a pure daisy, this is the crafting mechanism for Botania, the petal apothecary. You put your petals in it with a bucket of water, and then you use a seed as the catalyst for crafting. And so we want a vanilla seed. So I'm just going to put 4. There they go. See, and it has a little message that says it's ready to go. Just add a seed. So when I add a seed, I get a pure daisy. So we'll do that, and then now we want to make living wood and living rock. I'm going to make another pure daisy. 1, 2, 3, 4. And another seed. Like so. And you know what? We could probably set it up here. Is that big enough? No, let's do it here. If I put down 2 little pieces of dirt here. Dun, dun, dun. And I plant our pure daisies. And then you take stone and logs. Those are the 2 things that you can convert. One makes living rock, one makes living wood. So we're just going to surround one with logs and one with stone, and you can see all the particle effects, things happening. And in about 60 seconds, it should begin converting those blocks into their Botania material equivalent. Someday. I don't think they need to have access to the sky. I think you can do it anywhere. I may be wrong about that. Pure Daisy is able to turn mundane stone and logs into much more naturally aligned versions of themselves. Yes, Pure Daisy converts stone to... There they go. It just takes longer than I remember. So now we have living rock and living wood. And we will keep doing this over and over and over. Like every time I walk by this, I will add more. Because we will need these 2 materials to make other things. So we're going to need a mana spreader. This is how we get to blazes, by the way. Like, we need a runic altar to do Botania crafting. And some cool stuff, like a almost free dirt, rod of the land, a mana blaster. This gets us to blaze rods, which, like, our goal is, like, sentient life, right? Maybe using the power of the offering altar, we can create the basis of real sentient life, which is chicken eggs. That's hilarious. We're on our way to chickens. Okay, but let's go. We've made it a little bit far down this path. Gold, the combination of brilliant fiber and nether bricks is superficially similar to the wheat gold ore deposits you remember existing in the nether. They're so similar, in fact, that a pure daisy will convert golden nether bricks into nether gold ore. There is a better way to make brilliant fiber. Okay, so we're going to need to make some golden nether bricks, which is nether brick with brilliant fiber. To get nether brick, we need netherrack, which means we need to go to the nether. The good news is there's nothing there. The bad news is there's nothing there. And here's what we're going to do. I need a bucket for water and a bucket for lava. Where is my crafted? There it is. And Winnie is not great at this, but we're going to go make another portal. And in fact, okay, we're going to put it far enough away from the house. So we get obsidian when we put lava near water. That's 3. Let's go sleep. Because it's always dark when I'm trying to do something. Right? Koala's laughing. Koala's still laughing. Yeah, it's a feature. Okay, and then we do the same thing here. I'm making a cheap one. We're not doing the corners today. Just in case that was unclear. And then we need to do another one. Super exciting. Right? I still reach. No. Rude. Why would you place there? Place in the ground. I think I have enough to do this. Maybe. Right? And then that's 3 and 3, and now we go 3 across the top, which means we'll make a little trough. And then, you know, if I would just pick that up and bring it up there, that would be the easiest thing to do. Do I even have, yeah, I have 6 buckets left. Yay. It's like, do I have enough lava? I don't know. 2, 3, and then water. Yes, yes, so good. And then we just do that. And we have another portal. And a flint and steel is made the same way it always is. And we light it. Nice. And we go empty our pockets real quick, so that I can fill them with another rack. The lava goes back in there. And the extra bucket goes in here. And then we have weird stuff we've crafted. Let's see. Living rock and living wood are going to go in the cobble chest because I'm like that. White dye. Seeds. There's nowhere to put petals, but that's okay. And let me grab some food. What do we have? Bread? Because we have so much wheat, that's probably a good way to go. How about some baked potatoes? Nice. And I will put a... You know what? I might move the petal apothecary down here, and we'll make a water source for it later. And then I'll have a little chest for all the Botania things. Like the wood, etc. and the petals. I'll put petals in a set of storage drawers because there's only 16, of course. And why do I still have waypoints on here? Rude. Delete my waypoints, game. We really do have a lot of cobble. Let me make... Since we're going for netherrack harvesting, I'm going to make a bunch of stone pickaxes. Because I have a feeling we'll need them. I don't think we'll need blocks, but who knows what our nether spawn's going to be like, so let's take 2 stacks anyway. Let's go adventuring. There are no creatures or anything in there. We're just going for netherrack. And maybe... Nope, just netherrack. I think that's all we need. We need soul sand to grow nether wart. That's where I stopped at. Oh my god. I'm so glad I brought blocks. Come on, game. What the crap? I'll give you a perfectly safe spawn. Okay. Is there some netherrack this way? Yes. Da da da. Okay. I can't stand it. I'm just going to do a 2 wide one because we'll be back, I'm sure. In fact, let's just go ahead and make it a little less prone to disaster. There we go. Ooh, there are Botania mushrooms here. And some... I want some of those. Oops. Go into my inventory. Thank you. Ah, not the lava. Idiot. How? How? How do I do these things? I don't... No. No. Really? Stop being on fire. I forgot my potatoes. Oh, I can do this. La. Winnie forgot her potatoes. Don't laugh at me. Okay. Well, hey, we got some magma blocks. That's cool. Two netherrack. Let's go try that again. Dun, dun, dun. Do we walk faster on paths? No, I don't think so. Why is there a waypoint? Do I keep somehow... Okay, hold on. What is waypoint settings? In-world waypoints, keep a death points. It must be under controls, keybinds, zeros, minimap. New waypoint. Quick waypoint. Yeah, no. No. Because I won't ever do that. Thank you. I'll just right click on the map. Like a normal person. Okay. Just saying. Okay, let's go somewhere where we can dig up netherrack and it won't actually destroy the universe or spill lots of lava on our head. Nice. Pulse pounding excitement. You can see why I made so many stone pickaxes. We're just gonna fill up our inventory and eat some more potatoes. And that, I think, is the end of all of our pickaxes. There we go. Do I leave any floaty stacks on the ground? No. Wow, the nether is dark. So dark. And we're gonna go home the quick way. Ta-da. And probably put this in storage. Why, yes. Okay, why do I have zombie flesh in there? Let's at least put that up where I can see it. Okay. Cook up some netherrack into nether bricks because we're going to convert those. And then remind ourselves how to make golden fiber. Let's see. Brilliant fiber. Sorry. Witch's cauldron. Odor of purity, string, wolfsbane, and a whiff of magic. Oh my god. Okay, string and wolfbane is easy. Odor of purity. Oh, we gotta make all that again, don't we? My. Wolfsbane. 8 string, 8 wolfsbane. Odor of purity is the hawthorn saplings. Oh, I think I did prepare for this. Yes. We can't do many. Like so, and then with coal. Ta-da! I have plenty of clay jars. Okay, let's sleep. While that's doing a thing. The need to go deeper. Okay, did that give us some questages? It did. 0 spawns, only 1 biome. We could also make obsidian on the natural altar. Oh, cool. Okay, because we're doing this to get to lead. So combining nature-infused iron, which is from nature's aura, and some metaphysical heat and structure courtesy of nether bricks and a spruce sapling, we can rearrange the latent potential of the metal to turn into lead. Vastly useful in a variety of mechanical applications. So to make lead through a ritual of the forest, we need nether bricks, spruce sapling, and infused iron. And infused iron is just iron ingots on a natural altar. So we need to make a natural altar and then the structure that belongs around it. So we need stone, oak, poppy, dandelion, grass, and apples. Poppy, dandelion, spruce sapling, stone, some grass. Do I have grass clippings? No. Do I have shears? No. Let's do that. Dun, dun. Do I have bone meal? No. We don't need much, just enough to get some grass. Do do do. Do 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 do. This is how I got flowers the first time. There's some grass clippings. Lots of grass clippings. And we're going to throw away all of the seeds that we got. I really should have put a composter every 5 feet for this. I just didn't realize exactly how many things I would be needing to throw away. I just need one of you. Azure Blue A. Do I not have flowers for you? No. Are you hiding over here? Yes. Well, that'll help. Got rid of you. You. Nope. 1, 2. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and I think, what did we decide? We need I have it marked. Natural altar, there it is. Apple. So 4 stone, grass, poppy, dandelion, apple. Is that an oak sapling? Oak sapling. That's the first one. Let's go do that while we can. Because we're making the altar. Poppy, stone, grass, stone, apple, stone, you, and maybe you'll grow because of the game ticks being set high. Possibly. As soon as I go get oatmeal, as soon as I go get bone meal, this sucker's gonna grow. Ah, there it goes. Yep. Nice. And then we need to make another structure. The natural altar structure. Which is pretty easy to do, but we also need brilliant fiber for that one too, which is why it's good that we're doing this. There we go. Yay, natural altar. Okay, let's put this away. And let's see how this did. 19 odor of purities. That's good. I think the little fume funnel helps. I don't know if it would help us to make another one. You know what? Wait, before you do that. What if we put 2 there? Can we? Fume funnel filtered. Cool. Ooh. How do we do all this? God, this was expensive, wasn't it? Bucket of lava. Okay, Camonite plate, which was just that. That's doable. Do we already have some? I do. I have 4. Camonite plate. Bucket of lava. 9 iron ingots. One of those. Lava. And, oh, 2 copper blocks. So, 18 copper. Like that gives us that. I just want to see, like, they both connect. So does that improve our chances even more? Like, does that give me like a 100% chance? I feel like it does. I feel like it vastly improves our efficiency on this. If that's the case, then Brilliant Fiber is super cheap and we're fine. So far, that's one. Well, nope. Not quite 1-to-1. Nope. Maybe because I'm watching it. I have a whole bunch of hawthorn growing out there in case that was unclear. Not hawthorn. What are they? Rowan. Okay, we got 3. This one is so grumpy about giving you the resources. Seriously. Okay, Brilliant Fiber is odor, string, wolfsbane, whiff. So, odor, string, wolfsbane, whiff. Odor, string, wolfsbane, whiff. And it does a thing. Da, da, da. And as soon as the sparklies are done, we can pull out the 2 fiber and then fill this back up with water. And do the same thing again. Oops. Oh, we have to wait till it starts boiling. My bad. Oh no, did it already? Oh, it has a string. Oh no, I broke it. Start over. Apparently that was another recipe. My bad. Wait till it boils, Winnie. There it goes. Odor, string, wolfsbane, purity. Nice. I need another string. Where are you? Oh, well, we don't have enough of the whiff of magic. Are you boiling? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because to make a natural altar, let's see. Does it show you? We might have to open the book. Ta-ta, little crafting with enchanted. Okay, this gets us 8. This might be enough for the altar. I don't know. I can't remember if there are 8 blocks or 16 that we need to make this altar. Da-da-da. In the meantime, I will also go chop down all these trees after we sleep. And while we sleep, I will look up that. Go to a Book of Natural Aura. The natural altar. This is what we have to make. A rudimentary yet effective way of collecting aura early in the game is the natural aura. After creating this setup, the altar will slowly start draining aura in the vicinity. However, it's not strong enough to cause major damage, thank goodness. So this is how to assemble it. These blocks have to have the brilliant fiber. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gold stone bricks. That's what we need to make. We need to make 8 of those. And then we can use the altar to infuse iron to get infused iron ingots and use gold to get tainted gold. And just like the other structures in the mod, you can put down the image. So we'll need some wood blocks, some stone bricks. I'm gonna cook more stone. Because between Botania and this mod, I have a feeling... Ooh, there's our nether bricks. We're going to need it. More nether bricks. Lovely. Okay, and this is what we're going to use the altar to convert. But we need more brilliant fiber, which means we need to go cut down these trees. It's never ending. Like, making one little progressy step requires a little bit of effort here. Also, I'm growing a lot of acacia because I thought maybe acacia would look better than the cherry. Kind of happy with the cherry. So we need to gather enough of these to use the sapling and enough to replant. There we go. See, that only gave me 14 saplings. Oh, I missed some. That's not bad. I've been doing kind of every other block so they have a chance to produce leaves. Oh, and with our tick settings the way they are, they're just not as generous as the oak. Oh my goodness. They're not as generous with their seeds. Saplings as the oak trees are. See? That barely gave me any. They don't get exponential like oak. By this time I'd have like 50 saplings. Which is weird because I feel like they're modeled on the oak, but maybe they're modeled on the birch. So that they don't get big and sprawly. That's alder. We don't need y'all yet. That I'm aware of. Someday I'll have real tools. See, 18. Like we're barely making a dent. Okay, I'll leave that many to grow, and we'll go take these 12 and turn them into whiffs of magic. We could probably set up a create tree farm, and that would give us, eventually, would give us enough of these that we could make infinite whiffs of magic. Hopefully that'll get us a good return. Let's eat a snack. And while that's cooking, let's go ahead and set up the natural altar, because I do think we have enough blocks to do that. So we need to make we need to make these golden stone bricks. So there are 8 of those. And then some stone brick and some oak planks. And I think that's all we need. And we want to kind of group our Nature's Aura stuff. Where should we put this? Maybe here should be plenty of room. Let me... I've left my excavator inside. I know this is a 9x9 wide thing. I don't think we quite have enough room here. clearing a little area. I don't want to disturb the bees or the bee flower there. Okay, that should be good. And it gave me enough to kind of do this. There we go. Okay. Book for the diagram. If I escape out of it, and I think we can... I'd really like to sink this into the ground. So you're a 3x3 by... whatever. You know what? Let's just... Nope. We used to... Oh, there we go. Right-click a block to anchor the structure. There we go. That's good enough. We can make it work. Okay, we need to dig up blocks that are in the ground. I don't think that needs to be dug up. We're following the ghostly pattern. Is that everything? If I can walk around in every spot, it is. I didn't miss any. Okay. Show it like this. And anywhere there's stone, it's stone. Oh, and I need to make some chiseled ones too. That's wrong. You could also just copy the picture, but I find the template much more useful, despite it being a little bit challenging. Wow, what should you be? I don't know, but I'm gonna put one of you under there. Does it need an empty space? I don't know, because it doesn't say. Okay, that, and then a chiseled block is actually slabs done like this, right? And then our natural altar goes there. You guys go there. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Complete. Yay! And you can see it's got sparklies. It starts gathering aura in the area, which is great. And so one of the first things we can do, if we go and grab some iron, since I spent all that time making it for just this reason, we don't want a ton, because I don't want to use up a ton of the energy. Wait, let's make, hold please. I want to finish making brilliant fiber so that we can make the gold. Just part of the quest stuff. And we need nature's aura. We need some aura left to do that. So I don't want to spend all the aura on our iron. If that makes sense. I'll wait for this to boil. I don't think we need a ton of it. We also want to make some lead So I do need a couple of nether brick too. We'll go do that. Boil, boil, toil, and trouble. I think 8 will be good for now. For all the things we need to do. We got rowan berries off the trees. Okay, that's gonna do a thing. I'm gonna go empty my pockets a tiny bit. And grab some more of this. It is chilly this morning, says Kirk. Okay, I need that. I don't think we need those. I don't think I need wood ash right now. There's the book. Okay, iron, nether brick, another brick that we convert. Yes, golden nether brick. Let's make, I think 2 is good and sufficient. And then how do we do the ancient sapling? That's lead. Let's get to lead. Spruce sapling, nether brick, and infused iron. So we need to make a couple of infused iron. You're making tea. That's nice. Okay, there's the infused altar requirement. Let's do some infused iron. And then lead. Oh my god, that breaks open create. I'm so excited. We're almost there. Oh, really? We don't want company? I do want your armor, though. I'm gonna wear out my entire sword. What about an axe? I don't know that that's much better. There we go. Thanks for the zombie snacks. Okay, infused iron should be as easy as 1, 2. I say that. 1. Oh, you have to set it on there. Woo! Infused iron! Okay, let's get our 2 for the ritual here. Nice, and then we go over here. And we do, I think it's, oh, I need some dust. God. Need all the things. I should probably put a chest out there with all these crafting things. Need some of the golden dust. Because for every ritual of the forest you do, you need to draw the dust on here. And I find the easiest way to remember this is every of the 4 cardinal direction blocks needs a dot, and then you just connect them. So there needs to be a dot in front of that one, a dot in front of that one, a dot in front of that one. And this one, same thing, a dot in front of it, but skip a space. I don't know. Does that make any sense? Maybe, maybe not. And hopefully, did I get that right? I hope I got that right. Nether, iron. I think it's shapeless crafting. So it doesn't, they don't have to be on the right pillars. Hopefully. Yeah. It's shapeless. As long as the ingredients are on a pillar or on a wooden stand, you're good. What are we making? Lead. Woot! Quest complete, raw lead. It's pretty exciting. Oh, we got the ancient codex. We got some XP. We got the tinker's hammer. So this unlocks embers and create, which is pretty cool. And we can get an inferium watering can. How do we get prosperity shards? That doesn't seem... Ah, copper nuggets. Bonked. Or on a cutting board. Oh, copper nuggets on a cutting board. Really? Yeah, with a pickaxe gives us prosperity shards. That's cool. Okay, let's see if we can make some ancient saplings to help replenish the aura in the area, because those are really important. We also need a transmutation catalyst. We're not there yet. Okay. So we need sugarcane, poppy dandelion, gold leaf seeds. I'm gonna go ahead and redraw this because it's a ritual of the forest. Sure. Sugarcane, poppy dandelion, poppy dandelion, sugarcane, oak saplings times 2. Did I see grass in there? Hold please. Nope, seeds. I knew there was something green. Something green. It needs to be a non... Okay, oak sapling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a gold leaf. Which is in here. Okay, so basically we just stick all this stuff on these pillars. Poppy, dandelion, sugarcane, seed, sapling, gold leaf, and then you put an oak sapling in the middle. Oh, and I guess I could use the watering can to grow saplings. I don't know if that works. But it should pop up very fast. And there's our altar making pretty things in the background. Pretty sparklies. Part of the reason I want to get these trees is that they will, when you plant them, they will slowly convert ancient saplings. Those are good. They will slowly convert the dirt around them into the dirt. They'll slowly convert the dried earth into dirt. And they replenish the altar in the area. Look at our aura around. Over on the left. See how it's down? Because we did rituals. Like that's the magic in the air. And see how it's even further down here? Like you have a limited amount of aura to do things with. Unless you replenish it. Okay, I am going to make a couple of tools. I'm using the infused iron because they have a slightly higher durability than regular iron. And some of them have some really cool characteristics or skills that are associated with them. So we'll probably be rocking the infused iron tools from Nature's Aura for a while. It's not bad. In terms of aura use, like it's going down, but the trees should more than make up for it. And I think if I would harvest those trees like a normal tree, they'll produce... Do they produce more saplings? Maybe not. Oh, and I think we want to convert these into gold. So if we look at our quest for gold, nether bricks, pure daisy will convert gold and nether bricks into gold ore. Well, that's cool. So maybe I should make 8 of them. And let's go get a daisy to do that. Hopefully those trees will be grown by the time we come back out here. So if I grab this, and we use a daisy. Nice. Daisies will only convert the blocks right next to them. I need to go grab our living wood and living log. Living rock and living log from there. And maybe someday that'll do a thing. Let me grab bone meal. I don't know why those trees aren't growing. Let us go see. Do you have to be on dirt? You might be. You're probably really not happy. What does it say? Ancient sapling. What does our quest say? When we're stop her completely. Ancient sapling is the most basic way to do this. Once grown, if the areas are as low enough, the trees will slowly wither away, producing aura in the process. Okay, but you're a tree, so you should just grow. I don't think you need dirt. Maybe they do. Let's get some dirt and see. It's always persnicketyness with this mod pack. Gotta figure out. Oh, look, there's ore. Nether gold ore. Let me make some tools. Oh, how do we do this? Oh, did you? No, here we go. Oh, it has to be ancient wood sticks. Okay, that's the other reason we need the trees. So let's try them on dirt after we sleep. Boop. Oh, I see a big shape over there. Maybe the tree grew. Did you grow? No. Nada. Okay. Fine, be that way. They grow big like a dark oak. There we go. Okay, they do need dirt. That's fair. Nice. And you see how our aura bar, it's very slow. Over time, the leaves will decay. They'll turn brown and decay. And replenish the aura in the area. Bro. There we go. So cool. Okay, and we're gonna steal like 1 block or 2 or 3 to make some sticks out of. Nice. So we get planks. Oh no, ancient planks. How do we make ancient sticks? Hold on. How do I... slabs from planks. Yeah. You know what? You just need crafting tables everywhere in Minecraft, especially in modded. So if I did like this and like this, now I have sticks. And I can do like this, the botanist shovel. And the botanist blade, which, I mean, it's not that much more, but it's one more. And I think its durability is greater. If I do F3H, I'd have to smack something to see what the durability is. But we can also make the pickaxe. And I might be out of wood. There we go. Made a shovel. Let's make the axe. Yay! We can throw y'all away forever. Okay, maybe not forever, but it's exciting. The botanist hoe is actually also very good. It lets you do all kinds of fun stuff. There we go. Is that all of it? Yes. Was that that feels like a quest we completed. Or was that just an achievement? Possibly just an achievement. Okay, and then the next step is andesite alloy, which lead. You can make it out of lead nuggets. That's the whole point. And then somehow we can turn raw lead in Thurgy. We can turn raw lead. We can maximize our return on the raw lead. Hold on, let's see. If we melt it, maybe if we separate it, we get silver. Chemical dissolution. I might have to look this up. With sal ammoniac. Okay, here we go. If we use liquefaction, sal ammoniac with lead gives us 3 lead sulfur. An incubation, each 1 lead sulfur with minerals and mercury gives us a lead ingot. So we can triple our ore, which would be very smart to do, yes? And that will lead us to create, oh look, our aura is slowly recovering. Is it recovering here too? Yeah, this is great. Yay, trees! Okay, I'll make probably a bunch more of those. And you can see the leaves are fading. And the ancient leaf power is going down as I stare at them. Because it's a regenerating aura in the area. Which is cool. So that's how you balance nature's aura. Is aura producing things. And there are various mechanisms for doing that. So we did pretty good. So we got the ancient saplings. We got the natural altar, which we won't need to do again because it's permanent. Petal apothecary, Florida fertilizer, environmental eye. We did pasture seeds. We might have to do brilliant fiber in the future. I want to get into the camera mod exposure, but we'll probably have to save that till next time. We did good. We got new tools that are cool. Yeah, we'll show off all their powers next time, I think. Other than being able to smack mobs in the face now and have a little bit more durability. But I think we made good progress today. Thanks for hanging out with me. And we did a little bit of building, a little bit of progression in the pack. If you enjoyed the stream, please leave a like. It helps me out and I really appreciate it. In the meantime, remember, you are all the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. Take care, everybody.